first of all, and it'd be great if you would be honest, because are you really the director of this movie, or is someone else the real genius behind it?
My wife is the genius because she has edited the film. My wife has edited this film.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, all right.
No, I think it's a perfect collaboration between many people. But of course, I'm the one that keeps up the gravity. So we all know around which sun we are. That's very important. So we are not around each sun in the universe. Because I try to collect all the energy at the set and to get the script, to get the acting energy into the editing room in the best way. But my wife is very important. Lena is her name.
Great, perfect.
Yeah.
And it's great to have a movie about a woman not having had the opportunity to put out their stories back in time. And I just spoke to Annie, who said she wishes that, because these days we have great female writers, and Annie kind of wishes that the same development for directors. Yeah. What do you think, how far we've come with female directors that, you know?
I think it's some countries are having more very good female directors. I'm thinking of France, and I'm thinking of Denmark. So in Sweden is also coming a lot of female directors. So it's a natural movement that comes more and more, and it's of course extremely important that we have different point of views, because in one way we're different sexes, but we're also different persons, individuals. Yeah. But in Sweden it's coming also. But Denmark and France, I think, is the best countries in Europe when it comes to good female directors.
What do you think how important personality is? Because Joanne in the movie also says if she would have had a different personality back then, it would have been different.
Yeah. I think she has a sort of shyness, and also during the circumstances that she's meeting this older, bitter female writer, and she's also working at that publisher house. So some choices are made there in the beginning that creates their collaboration, their life. But some female writers, of course, at that time was totally independent and made their life. But I read an interview with a Canadian Nobel Prize winner, Alice Munro, and she was telling in the early 60s in Canada.
So sorry, it's the climate.
Oh yeah.
We stopped it, but from time to time they start automatically. So
yeah.
Wants to speak.
I thought it was a subway or something under there.
No. Okay, please.
Yeah, I read an interview with the Canadian Nobel Prize winner Alice Munro, and she told the interviewer that in the early 60s, when she starts to write short novels, she couldn't tell the neighbors around her that she was going to write, because that was really suspicious. So she told the neighbors that she was sick, and I'm going to be sick for 1 week because I have a high fever and so. And then nobody comes and knock on her door. She could be alone, but she couldn't say that she was a writer because that was really weird. So I think times has changed.
The great thing what I liked about Joanne is also that while her husband is getting celebrated by everyone wants to shake his hands and everyone slimes.
Yeah.
And she recognizes kind of the persons who are only there because they want to be part of that party. What would you say, how hard is it for you, for example, to recognize people who are only trying to be around you because you are a filmmaker?
It's an interesting question. Back in the days, it was harder to realize who was really want you good, or people that just want to be on the train. But my life has been a sort of roller coaster, traveling. So I have learned to recognize the people that I want to be surrounded by, and the people that just take your energy. So I think I'm pretty good today. But I've been a lousy one in my earlier days to keep energy thieves from you.
Correct.
Yeah.
And what about bad feedback? Because when Joe gets the feedback from Joanne about his wooden characters, his reaction is not, he's not able to take the criticism. Are you able to listen to feedback, or do you go like Joe?
Yeah. For me, it's so much feedback all the time. It's about the script, it's about the casting, it's about the shooting, and it's about the editing. So you have to build up a sort of Buddhistic way to look at life, to be very calm and reflecting and take your time. So I'm dealing with other people's opinion all the time. But the most important thing for me is not to forget my will. Because if I give away my will, whose will am I working for then? Right. Then I'm on really thin ice. So I try to keep myself very grounded, but also to listen to people and suggestions.